Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Hey guys, what's going on? Underground Geek here. So I've got another video to talk about, or another book to talk about in a video. This is The Brave and the Bold, Batman and Wonder Woman. And you know, I kept calling this Batman the Brave and the Bold because, you know, they had the series and all that kind of stuff, but this really kind of hammers home what it's about because it's the Brave and Bold Batman and Wonder Woman. So it's got both of them in it. There's not a particular one that it's supposed to be mostly about. This is a very interesting series. Now, you'll notice the artwork is very, like, unique. Look at the way the characters are drawn, the way the cover is. It's very, very cool. Now, as you get into this is, let's see who did the books here. William Sharp is a writer and artist. He's the main one I want to talk about because he's a very nice guy on social media. I've talked to him a few times, and he's been very nice each time. He promotes the heck out of his books, which is also a good thing. And he really likes to draw because he's constantly got artwork on there, which is another big deal. I mean, that's what we keep trying to say over and over. But you start out the story here, and it's very cool. You get chapter 1, summonings, and then he's telling the guy here, the Lord of Fertility, is telling the backstory of what's going on in the city. His city is basically came into turmoil. Everybody's fighting with themselves. Look at all those cool little characters. Everybody's fighting amongst themselves. And then we get this cool spreadsheet right here. You get your focal point. You get your cool little labyrinth characters in the back. Look at all of these creatures. And then you get this guy right here and he's like, yeah, I'm looking at you. But look at that. Look how cool that is. There's Jason Momoa. He's hanging out. And then we get right into Steve and Diana getting it on. They're talking about their troubles of their relationships. You know, they both live pretty hectic lives with their jobs. She's Wonder Woman and he works for a Spec Ops team. And you know, they never know when their life is going to be over. They never know about this lifestyle of being together. But they wouldn't trade it for anybody because they love to be together. That, you know, that's just what it is. They really, really care for each other. Now, then we get this guy busting up in here, and he says, "Diana, daughter of Hippolyta, princess of Themyscira, most beloved of the Amazons, I am blah blah blah, Lord of Fertility and the Hunt, distant cousin of those whom you call patrons. I request an audience with you, my lady." And they're just like, we're naked. So then we cut to Batman, and he's doing Batman stuff. He's working out constantly. And his face is so funny that they chose it right there for him working out. It's like, I'm asleep, but I'm lifting. It must be what I do in my sleep. But so he notices something going on in the Irish Quarter, and it's funny because those are like Celtic gods, and this is the Irish Quarter of Gotham City. And he says that everybody's acting like zombies there, and something's wrong. It's bothering him, so he's gonna have to go check it out. Pretty cool shot there, Batman. So then we cut to Batman. He's on the streets, and he's in the streets, man, the streets. And he's trying to ask some question. He rides up in his Brave and Bold Batmobile, which I thought was cool. And he starts trying to talk to him, and everybody's like mind controlled. And so he's trying to figure out, like, is it gas? Is it a mist? Like, what's happening? And then that's when he actually finds, you know, he starts to see something. So then we cut back to Steve and Diana. And Steve is not really having the fertility god come up in his bedroom like that. And she's like, you know, forgive us. And he's like, oh, you know, I'm sorry to interrupt. He's like, if you'd like me to bless this union, then just let me know. And I was like, that's so funny. He's like, y'all doing it? Oh, I'll bless it. So then we get another shot here, and it's funny how he can draw the guy so nice like, and then the next page he can draw him very creepy like. So basically he tells Diana that he needs her to come help him with relations with his people. He needs her to be like a I'm trying to find the right word here, but he needs her to help calm the natives, so to speak. And so he goes with her, or she says that she needs an hour, you know, to get ready. He's like, that's cool. And so then he said, so that's when Steve says, an hour? I've never known you to need an hour to get ready for anything. You don't even wear makeup. Why would you? And he's like, oh. So then we get a little side story of this guy here in the Irish Quarter. And he's talking amongst himself. And I'm thinking that this guy turned out to be this guy. I'm not for sure. But so then we get a cool shot here. He's walking Diana to his Fairyland. Very cool. And then we get a nice little shot there. I like how they done it too, because you can see him clearly walking down through the path, and your eyes are following what's going on. So it's very good. We get a cool shot of his land there and the city that they live in. And he tells her that it's dying, like all the doorways are closing. So sooner or later they'll be on their own, and that's why they're so upset, because they're like basically on a death prison ship. You know, they're just floating, and eventually they'll just be on their own. So the guy from Labyrinth is there, and he tells them that the king that she has come to see is dead. So now they've got a murder to solve, and they don't really know what to do. So now you've got somebody that was supposed to be there for relations, but now they need a detective. Well, who's a good detective? Batman. So Batman actually figures out about the other world, and he freaks out a little bit. Yeah, he flips out actually a lot. So, and then that's pretty much where it ends it right there. It leaves you on a cliffhanger, so as to, you know, figure out what's going to happen in the next issue. You know, somebody told me that it was very dialogue heavy, but when I was reading it, I read through it so fast because I was looking at the artwork that I kind of blew through it. And I guess that's a good thing, because you know, normally a lot of dialogue like I would, when I first flipped to this front page, I was like, oh no, look at all those boxes, look at all those dialogue bubbles. I thought this is going to be a lot of preachy stuff, a lot of, you know, just story building, and I was like, I don't really want that. But it actually went by very fast. I liked it. It was very entertaining. It was a pretty good comic. Now, not a whole lot happens, so if you're wanting a bunch of action, this may not be the comic for you. But it's a good storytelling. It's a fantasy story, and so that's what they were going for, and I think that they succeeded. It was pretty good. But yeah, so I definitely recommend this issue. If not only just for the art, then also for the story. And I mean, it was just great. It's fantastic. Very, very good comic. You know what? I think that old man may have been the king that died. He looks kind of like him. Could be him. I'm not sure. But, you know, the way they draw Wonder Woman kind of got on my nerves a little bit, but I got used to it. But it's very cool. Look at that. This is awesome. Look at the detail. Really, really like that. You zoom in, it looks good. I like how they drew his mask with that little slit right there. That's pretty awesome. He's all buff man. Let's go back to that one spread page. That was really awesome. This right here is like my favorite page of the whole book. Man, this is so cool. But I hope you guys liked it. I'm going to be doing another video on probably Hit Girl and probably, let's see what else I got here. Let's see, I got Hit Girl, and somebody said they wanted me to do a video on the Power Rangers. So I'll be doing that. And also this, because we actually buy books and then we talk about them because we're trying to move the needle, because we're actual customers. But yeah, I really suggest this book. Get it. I actually bought it twice because I couldn't wait for my other issue to come in, so I just went ahead and found this at BAM today, and it was the last one, and I was like, heck yeah, I'm getting it. So I wasn't disappointed. It's very fun. But hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I hope you liked the video. I got some more videos coming later. Great art by Liam Sharp, definitely. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. Underground Geek out.
I wish I knew you when I was young.